guys, what's going on? Me, Dave 18. So this is my 2020 March Cubic deck profile. I wanted to make this video actually before the news part comes out for the deck. So I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get it out of the way. Now, it's not the best, so if it doesn't look like I didn't put too much effort into it, it's because I'm waiting for the new support to come for the deck. So just bear with me and everything, and we'll go on from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get inside the video. Alright, so starting off with the monsters, we have 3 VGM the Cubic Seed. Now this guy is always going to be on off your field. It works with the whole entire deck for both of your engines, the Kings, the Beast. It's just, he's like your base layout for climbing that ladder and stuff like that. He does all kinds of stuff. He can stall, but you don't want to stall for too long. Just stall enough to make another play. So 3 of these guys, they're real good. You gotta have them because you can't be destroyed by battle either, which is like the other cool part. So when you see this guy, then you know you're doing good. Like he's good for just getting all your stuff going. Starting off with the next engine here, which is the first engine. This is our Beast. So I am playing all of them. I've been testing out this deck for weeks now, every day, and I'm telling you, like, the way this deck is built is not half bad. Try the build and tell me what you guys think. It's not too bad. I don't want to try to cut any of the actual monsters out, but they're not bad. So of course we do got all 3 of these: Garnix, Blake, Rudia, and Buster Gundale. Now, the thing about the Beast engine is you are going to be, when he comes out, it comes out as 1,000 attack. He has to destroy your opponent's monster in order to bring back 2 V-Gems to bring out this guy. He comes up at 2,000, who can attack two times, and then you bring back 3 V-Gems, and then once you get him, it's pretty much he can attack 3 times, and he's at 3,000. So, which is really nice. It's a little more cost to actually get him. There's the easiest way to get him. You don't gotta play these guys, but they're also good for names too. So that is the other thing. Next, for the other engine here, we have our our Kings here. Now, it's the easiest one out of the whole entire deck, I think, because all they do is burn. So you're gonna burn 800, 800, 800, and when you get him out, he starts at 800 attack, 1600, and then 24. So again, you want to get him out mostly too, just like Buster Gundale, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna be able to bring back like all your up to 3 cubic monsters from your grave, special summon out on the field. So that's gonna be nice when you see this. But again, you can use the climb to go from boom, boom, boom. But it hasn't been a problem to me. I don't really brick very much. Like, it's not bricky. It can be, but it's not too bad. And then to one of the best cards, the whole entire deck here, Duza the Meteor Cubic Vessel. So this guy's real good. He's your searcher, all your spells and traps. One of the combo cards right here. This guy is just amazing, amazing. You can go into XYZ plays or something. I do play a few of those that work very well. It's very nice, but he's probably one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. So I would say for sure. Next, he is your big guy, the whole entire deck. Win condition, which can't go wrong with it, but you got to play it right, because sometimes you might actually go into a draw with the game that you're playing. Or if you can, stay up on your opponent a little bit more, which helps out quite a bit, especially seeing this guy, because he has a mandatory burn effect of 3,000 at the end of your battle phase, at the end of your turn. So, which is very bad, really, really bad that way. So whenever you see him, try to get, I'd say try to make your plays quick, so that way you're not like halting the game or ending it on a bad note. But yeah, so Crimson Nova, he is your win condition here. Really nice. Really enjoy it. So that was last for the cubics. Now on to the supports here. Standard, we got 3 Summoner Monks. Uh, this guy is the combo starter here. You gain him, you see Duza, and you just pop off plays. So when you see this guy, and he's like your best extender right here. So you gotta play him at 3. I'd say at no less. I played him at 2. 2 was alright, but 3 is the best. Next, we have 1 Gen X Ellie Birdman. Now, a lot of these are common cards because I did make this as a cheap version deck, but hopefully change it up here soon where the cards are a little more, they look a lot better. But yeah, I'd say bear with me on that. But this guy is cool, and a lot of people don't want to play him as much anymore. But what he tends to do is he can, like if you got dudes on field and you want to bounce him back, you can special summon him. Bring him out this way, go into like a synchro play or something because he is a tuner. Really not nice card to have, so you know, cannot go wrong. Next, I run a little bit of hand traps. It's not a whole lot, just more for like because they're tuners. But when their effects do come up, they work. 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Ghost Org, and Snow Rabbit. Only 2 I play. I was playing Effect Veiler, but I think these are the best ones because you can play them on the field, and yeah, like I said, their effects are just really good, honestly. Next, we do play 1 Dino Wrestler Pinkertops because the fact that if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, like sometimes like maybe it happens in the deck, he's good to have. So he's like your basic basic card, I guess. I'll probably be switching it up quite a bit when the new support comes out. So you know, but that's it for the monsters, guys. We'll go ahead and get on into the spells. Alright, so starting off with the spells, guys, we do have 3 Cubic Karmas. This card, what to say about this card? There's actually a lot about this card, but main basics is we want to send it to the grave so we can pretty much get any Cubic card we need, usually with like dues and stuff. Like I said, this deck is versatile in general, so you can do a lot regardless. But it does have an effect on the field, which I do try to tend to like, you know, to play it that way because you can have your opponent's life points if Vijim the Cubic Seed comes back on the field from effect of a Cubic monster. So which is nice, something like, you know, Buster Gundel or Endora Doomvolt. So that those are the ones that you kind of want to look for. So, but yeah, it does a lot with that burn effect, you know, getting any monster you need. That's pretty much the basis of it, honestly. And then we've got, of course, your 3 Cubic Waves. Card's good too. You use it a lot for boosting up your monsters, halving your opponents, and then doubling yours. And then when it's in the grave, you can pretty much go banish any cubics that you have, and your opponent does the same thing, and then it just puts cubic counters on them. So, which is it helps. It's very useful. I will say that now. Generic, we do have our 3 Foolish Burial Goods. Now, this is really good too. Now, honestly, me having 3 with like Summoner Monk and stuff, I feel like it just makes this like too kind of too bricky. So I'm thinking about like maybe knocking it down to just like 2. I think 2 is probably fine, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It still works though. And then I have chosen these ones just because of the fact that, you know, back row is pretty bad for cubics. I did order some twin twisters, so I will be getting those, and those will replace these. So just bear with me when it comes to this, but it is generic and they work. I'd go with twin twisters though. And then a card that I don't think anybody has ever played in it. I thought it was pretty unique. But 1 Wave Motion Cannon. This thing is pretty cool. I mean, you can set it on the field, even if it's for like 1 turn. You can still burn your opponent for 1,000 life point damage, which is real nice. We can do quite a bit with it. A lot of times, I think one battle that I have done so far, I was able to actually get like 2,000 damage. But I mean, hey, anything helps as long as you stay above your opponent with life points. You're good because of Crimson Nova. And then last but not least, we do play one Monster Reborn. Because it's there. We need it. I mean, that's all there is to it. So, but that is it for the spells. We'll go ahead and get into the traps. Alright guys, so starting off with the traps, not very much. Basic here. 3 Unification. Now this is the card that you're going to be always getting off and trying to send off with Duza. This card does everything you need. At least regarding the graveyard effect. You won't ever use the first effect, which is to get out the big guy here. But, you know, again, when you ever see that guy, which the way that this deck is built, you can get to this guy quite a bit. But kind of a lot of people say, oh, well, you never get a chance to, you know, ever see him. You know, I've been working pretty hard to try to get a chance to see him most of the time, so he's useful. So, yeah, so 3 Unifications. And then the last one is 1 Mirror Force, just because I feel like you need to have the upper hand any point in time to kind of clear a board. So, yeah, so 1 Mirror Force, cannot go wrong with it. And that's it for the main deck. We'll go ahead and get into the extra deck. Alright, so starting off with the extra deck with our only fusion, Crimson Nova Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord. Yeah, so this card is like pretty much a little more insane than Crimson Nova. But like I said, if you get it, you get it. It's nice. Half your opponent's life points when you, I think when you just like declare an attack, which is like absolutely insane. And he's 4,500 attack, 3,000 defense. Real nice. Like I said, when you get a chance to get him out, it's nice. Next, for XYZs, for our 4s, we do have 1 Gaga Cowboy for burn. We have 1 Abyss Dweller for stop effects on in the grave. And then 1 101 Silent Arc Honor. Really good for just taking like one of your opponent's monsters for material. And then 1 Tornado Dragon to take spells and traps. And of course, like for me, generic 39 Utopia. That's it for our 4s. And then of course we got our 1 and only level 10, Gustav Max. I go into this guy a lot. You would not believe it, but I go into him quite a bit. Really good card. Really, really good card. Some links. 1 Link Kribo. 1 Underclock Taker. 1 Decode. And then 1 Borrow Sword for OTK. Gotta have that. That's our lineup. Getting ready for MR5 coming up. Synchros, Black Rose Dragon to blow up the field. And then we got Stardust Spark Dragon, which actually protects a card that you choose or something like that. Because you can target one of your cards and they can be destroyed by battle or card effects that turn. So that's really nice with Crimson Nova to try to break all that whole, like, can't, you know, be so attacked with back row. And then the last one is Stardust Dragon. It's really good for just effects on the field. I don't think I'm going to keep this one, but everything else seems to be pretty good. So I'll let you guys know probably in the next update, like when we get the new cards and stuff. I really want to change it out. I'm not satisfied with it entirely, but it's kind of a build that I have gotten with so far. I've had different ones, and I think those are just the generic ones right now that they work. You do win, you do good. So I would just say try it out. Let me know. But yeah, so this is my Cubic video for March. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to get more videos out as much as I can possible. So just stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, guys.